Hey mamas, welcome to today's workout. We've got a 20-minute strength plus HIIT workout. It's all body weight, no equipment. So let's go. We're gonna get started with our squat touchdown. We've got 50 seconds on, 10 seconds rest. And if you need a warm up, go check out my warm ups under my playlist on my channel. Here we go, so feet wide, toes turn out. We're gonna reach down and then reach right up. So we're squatting down, reaching to the floor. If you can't touch the floor, just reach down here as low as you can without rounding your spine. We want to keep that chest up the whole time, weight back in those hips. And you may play around with the feet. If your belly is bigger like mine, you might need to go a little bit wider, but that just means you get more work into your hips. Halfway. Can you pick up the pace? Really drive out of those heels, squeeze the glutes at the top. 10 seconds. Rest. All right, we're gonna do an in and out squat. Starting with the feet together, hands somewhere in front of your chest. We're gonna sit those hips back. Here we go. We go out, out, in, in. When you go out, I want you to drop your butt as you push those knees out in the squat. When you come in, you're staying low and you're keeping that weight in your heels, chest up the whole time. So I never want to see you rounding that back. Shoulders should be back and down. Weight out of those toes so it stays out of the knees. Feeling good. We only got 20 seconds left. Let's make the most of it. If you can, speed it up, or if not, go deeper in that squat. We're always trying to find little tweaks to make it more effective. Get that heart rate up, 5 seconds left. Nice. All right, move into a backwards lunge. We're gonna stay on one leg the whole time. Feet underneath the hips, chest up, shoulders back, abs drawn and embraced. We're gonna step back with that right leg, step in. Do it again, same leg, step back, step in. Now your hands can be on your hips. You can do a little running arm variation, whatever feels good to you. I want you to anchor through that front heel now. Your toes can be on the floor, but I want you gripping more through that heel. What that will do is put more pressure in your glute, keep the pressure out of your knee. And that back foot, when you tap it in, bring it in really light. So again, we're doing most of the work in that front glute, and you're gonna feel that in about 15 seconds. Keep it coming. If you can, speed it up a little bit, but keep the depth. I'd rather you go low and go slow then speed up and give me like shallow lunges. It's all about that range of motion. Rest. All right, we're gonna stay on that same leg. I know, I'm gonna be mean. This time, backwards lunge. We're gonna come up, lift that back leg, knee comes up. Here we go. Lunge, tap the toe, knee lift. Lunge, tap, lift. Now, the bigger your belly, you may not be able to get that knee up very high. That's okay. Keep your chest up and bring the knee as far up as you can towards you. It's just gonna add a little balance challenge, more work for that glute. Now, if you can, take that toe tap out and give me just a straight knee drive. So this foot is always moving, it's never resting. If that's too intense, you can't balance, go back to that little tap. Again, I'd rather you go slow, do a modification, than try to do the advanced variation and not get the most out of it. So close, 5 seconds. Rest. We're ready to do the other leg? All right, let's do it. So, opposite leg forward, and we're gonna stay on that same side, 50 seconds, just the lunges. Here we go. Lunge, light tap on that toe. Push through the front heel. Again, you wanna keep that chest up, abs tight. That's gonna help us as we lift up, as well as pressing through that front heel. It's gonna really work the core. So your abs, your glutes, all a part of the core, of course. We really wanna get that strong for pregnancy. How are we feeling? Got 10 seconds. Let's try to speed it up if we can. Rest. All right. Shake out those legs because we're staying on that front leg. Back lunge, toe tap, knee lift. Here we go. Lunge, tap, lift. That tap should be light. And if you find you're staying balanced with that light toe tap, can you drive it right up, straight into that knee drive? Yes. Again, weight is in that front heel. Long stride, 90 at the knees. Again, it's not how many you do, it's not how fast you go. It's about that quality control. So range of motion, balance. That's what's gonna get you results with this one. And most exercises for that matter. Almost there. Rest. All right, we're moving on to arms. Come to the floor, knees, toes, or kneeling for push-ups. Hands come wide, about as wide as your mat. Body weight forward, shoulders over wrists. We're gonna drop that chest to elbow level and then come all the way out. Now, you see my belly barely just kissed the floor there? You might not be able to get your chest all the way to elbow height without putting pressure on your stomach. That's okay, just go as low as you can. I want you to drive through those palms. I want you to pull your belly button in toward your spine right here. Breathe out. That's gonna help you engage your inner core. And I've got my knees wide. That'll help with balance and feeling more stable here. But if that's still too difficult, bring the knees in and give me a push up here. If you're in your first trimester, maybe you could give me a couple on your toes. But you know your limits, you know your body, you know what you're capable of. So give me your best in any of those variations I suggested. But I want your body weight forward. That's gonna load those arms, that core. Almost there, rest. All right, we're gonna go to a stepping half burpee. So go ahead, come up carefully for me. We're gonna put the hands on the ground, hips go low, step back right, left, now step in, right, left, stand up, clap the hands. Let's do that again. Hips back, hands down, step right, left, clap, keep going. Alternate which feet you step back and forward with each time, if you can. If you can remember that. Now you'll notice my hips sit back, chest is up here. I want you to try to get into that squat first. And then when I come down, when I step back, look at my shoulders. They're over my wrists. That's gonna load your core and your shoulders. If you shift back like this, that takes the work out. So try to stay forward. And you can always come down onto your knees. I know, if you do kids, you probably do this stuff all the time, right? Picking up toys, picking screaming toddlers off the floor. Rest. All right, we're gonna move to shoulder taps on the knees, knees wide, body weight forward, butt down. Tap, right, left. Now, as you're tapping, I want you to try to keep your hips still. If you can see me right here, nothing but my hand is moving. If you find your hips are like rocking, you're shaking, I want you to pull those knees in and give me some shoulder taps right here. So this is what that would look like, the modification. But if you can, give me a little more pressure in that core, a little more burn for the shoulders. We're more than halfway there. Now you can go fast here, but I want you to control the movement through your core. Whew, breathing heavy. That's what we like. We're almost done with that first set. In 3, 2, 1, time. All right, standing up, we got a rope slam. So feet just outside hips in a squat. Picture you got those heavy ropes from the gym. We're gonna throw them down. Here we go. Both same time, get into a squat. So you've seen people slam those ropes at the gym, right? They're heavy, they're usually like 10 pounds or more. So I want you to think you've got something weighted in your arms, your hands, you're slamming those ropes down. It's a full body move, so you're not just moving your upper body, you're squatting, getting into those hips. And when those arms go overhead, I want you to brace your core and breathe out. Yeah, we're more than halfway there. Keep it coming. If you can, pick up the pace. Battle ropes at the gym are one of my favorites. 5 seconds left, let's go, let's go. Nice, all right. Starting from the top. Feet wide, we've got that squat, touch down, reach up. We've still got 20 seconds left though. So if you wanna grab some water here, keep breathing, recovering. Letting that heart rate come down just a little. We wanna recover, and if you need longer, please take it, listen to your body. But our goal is to keep that heart rate up. We're gonna bump it up. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, we squat down and reach. Touch the floor if you can. Again, second time through, you know your body, you know how that first round felt. So if possible, you can give me a little bit deeper squat maybe. Maybe you try to touch the floor this time. But again, I don't want you rounding your back. I want your chest up the whole time. Let's go. Now, after that first round, we're gonna burn it out. We know the moves, so if you can pick up the pace, give me a little bit more this time, we are really gonna go for it. 8 seconds. 3, 2, time. All right, in and out squat, so feet come together. Remember your goal this one is to stay low. Hands somewhere out front, sit back into those hips. We go out, squat, in, stay low. Out, drop the hips, in. So you see that little extra drop I'm doing when my knees go out? I want you to try to give me a big squat there. Way back in those heels. Again, this one's more about staying low than going fast, but you can do both, go for it. Halfway. Whew. Some of these, that 50 seconds goes by a lot slower, like the ones that burn. But it's good, mental and physical challenge. That's pretty much what pregnancy is, right? Pregnancy, labor and delivery, postpartum. So why not prep yourself for it? Rest. Working out, I think, is one of the best ways to do that. Gotta work on that endurance. All right, backwards lunges. We're gonna step back first with that left leg. Here we go. Step back, tap the toe, nice and light. 50 seconds, staying on the same leg. Again, what do I want you to focus on? Range of motion, quality control. Knees 90 degrees. Front thigh parallel to the floor. Chest stays up, weight in your front heel. If you feel good, you can give me a little bit faster pace, but I don't want you to reduce that range, get low. If it helps you, you can even tap that back knee on the floor. Five seconds. Rest. Whew. Shake it out because we're working that same leg again. This time, lunge, tap, lift the knee up. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Lunge, tap, lift. Now remember, it's a light tap because your goal is to either stay here, keep it nice and light, or take it down, drive it straight up. Brace that core right here. Helps me to breathe out. I think about engaging my TVA, that inner abdominal wall. We want to focus on keeping that really strong because that's going to help us repair our core postpartum once baby's here. And if you lose your balance like I just did, you can always tap. Again, slow and steady wins the race. Almost there. Rest. Oh man, that should burn a heck of a lot. Switching sides, backwards lunge with the toe tap. 3, 2, 1, take it back, tap. Now heart rates are up, I can feel it. If you need to take a longer break, listen to your body or just slow it down. Again, we want to keep our heart rates up, but in a manageable range where you could still talk maybe a little bit through it. And a good way for me to measure that is wearing a heart rate monitor. And I think especially during pregnancy, we want to make sure we keep our exercise safe. So I really value that and always wear it during my cardio workouts. So if you're curious about that, you can see the one I've linked in the description below. I've had it for almost 5 years and I love it. And rest. All right, staying on the same leg, you know it. Lunge, tap, knee lift. We've got this. It's worth it. Let's go. And I lost my balance on the first one. Sometimes you start rough and then you make up for it later. I don't like to do cuts in my videos. If you notice, I usually go straight through unless I totally botch something like near the middle or the end of the workout. I don't cut it because I want you to see what it's like. Someone doing the workout all the way through with you, struggling through it, getting the same amount of breaks. And most of the time, if not all the time, I do more than one workout every time I'm filming. This is my second one today. Now, can you speed up? We're almost there. Rest. All right, to the floor. Kneeling push-ups, knees wide, body weight forward, shoulders over wrists, or you can pull those knees in or get up on your toes if you're feeling good. Let's go. Drop that chest, low as you can, elbow height if possible. But again, more importantly, keep that belly safe. Brace your core. Elbows go wide. And to make it even easier, take your hands a little bit wider. Or bring those knees in. Another great option. We're more than halfway there. This one goes by slow for me. Push-ups during pregnancy, I think, are one of the hardest exercises. Why? Because you're pushing your body weight up and you're front loaded now, right? Majority of that weight's on the front of your body that you've gained. So it's gonna make it that much harder to do something like a push-up. But it's good, we're engaging that core, rest. All right, we're gonna come up carefully and do that stepping half burpee, alternating the feet that step out and in. We're gonna reach for the floor, feet wide, knees out. Let's go. Hands down, step right, left, hands up. Repeat other leg, steps back, in. Reach feet wide, as much as you need for that belly to have room. And really try, when you put those hands down, to squat. I don't want you to just round your spine. I want you to get into those hips. It's gonna be harder when you're pregnant, but just slow it down, take your time. There's no rushing this. Almost there. Last 10 seconds, let's push if you can't pick it up. Get one more in. Time. All right, shoulder taps on the floor. Knees wide. Either body weight forward or bring those knees in and kneel with me. Remember, we want to stabilize those hips as we move the hand. Let's start slow. So hands should be under the shoulder, bracing the core. Your goal is zero movement other than the arm. So when that one arm's moving, everything else braces. And that comes from your core. So you're pulling your belly button in toward your spine. If that's too much pressure, you just bring it in here. If you're feeling good, nice and stable, you can speed it up with me. Got 15 seconds left. We can do this. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Rope slams. We're coming up on that last exercise. Let's finish strong. Feet outside hips. Those ropes have doubled in weight this time. I want to see you slam them. Let's go. Sit those hips back. I want you deep into that squat. If you really had a weighted rope, you would need to use your legs. That's what's going to give you that power. And then brace that core. Pull that belly in. Halfway there, can you speed it up? We got this. Come on, only a little bit left, and we want to finish strong, so we keep burning calories through the rest of the day. 3, 2, 1. That was a great workout. You guys did awesome. Thank you for staying with me for the full 20 minutes. And if you want more workouts, be sure to check out my channel. I've got them divided into trimesters, muscle groups, and types of workouts. So let me know what you think in the comments of this one, and I'll see you back here for our next workout together.